Yo, welcome back to the channel. It is Jimmy. I wanted to give reactions a try. Recently, Sweet Trucking has done a starch and ketchup challenge, potatoes and ketchup to be specific, and I am excited to see the results of his journey doing this experiment. So we're going to play the video through and make comments.
Hey guys, it's Sugar and Starch Diet Experiment day number 7, and making this video from my basement home pub. I apologize for that. It's late. As someone who works nights all week long and then sleeps during the day, and right now it's already getting late, and our kitchen where I do my home videos from is right off of our bedroom, and I don't want to be disturbing my wife. She needs to sleep because...
First of all, I want to say that's his house, and it's so beautiful. That's a bar in his basement. I've been watching him for a while, and when he kind of revealed this, I was blown away at it. It's just so nice. I would love to have something like that when I grow up.
She has to work in the morning, so yes, I'm doing the video today downstairs. I know, I'm sorry, I said when I get back home I'd do my videos where I started them from, so that we could do the weigh-ins on the exact same floor. And I promise tomorrow is the last day. It's the finish up of the experiment, and that video and weigh-in will definitely be on the exact same spot where I started almost a full week ago. So we'll get the weigh-in tonight from the basement floor. There'll be 3 spots during this whole experiment where I took my weigh-in, from the kitchen floor to the truck to the home pub. But honestly, they're all solid floors, solid surface floors, so I'm expecting the weights shouldn't vary too much. But if there is, it'll all be washed out tomorrow when we do the final weigh-in on the kitchen floor where I started it all from. And I guess since I'm in my home pub, it seems every time I've made a video down here, I do the durian rider check here. So I don't know, to me, it's been an exciting week. I think I see...
I'm a long way away from doing that check. It's just not happening for me right yet.
A little more development in the upper abs there, the ribs there. Yeah, still far from being completely ripped, but doing not bad. Okay, so this is the final night, I guess. I'll be up tonight because I slept during the day today, and then I always like to make my videos after I've gotten up and had a nice bowel movement. Keeps the weigh-ins a little more. That
is a cheat code that he just went over, because if I don't have a bowel movement, I don't feel comfortable jumping on the scale or from the reading on the scale. Actually, now that I'm not weighing myself every day, that's when I decide to weigh myself. If I had a couple bowel movements the day before, or if I had a nice bowel movement, you know, that's when I'll get more curious about where I'm at the moment. I am up right now, back in Star City. I took my weight this morning. It was 269 point something, and that's up about 3 point whatever that was, maybe 3.8 pounds from 266 flat. But I definitely took some liberties this week. Had, over the last 2 days, I just did the sugar diet with OMAD. Of course, I had that sinus infection that was messing with me, but I had 2 high-fat meals yesterday and 2 high-fat meals the day before. Today's July 4th, so I'm definitely going to enjoy some hamburgers, hot dogs, and I think that's the beauty of the diet, though, jumping right back in and having the willpower to jump back in.
More even, and that's, I'll get to that in a second here. So I don't think I have to dwell too much on this. Hunger, as I've said in every video, has not been an issue. 5 pounds of potatoes keeps me quite satisfied and full. Last night I've been basically the same water. So I've been 8 or 9 500 milliliters, so 4 to 4.5 liters of water a night. Last night I had I had finished my 8th and I had started the 9th, so I just finished the 9th. So it was 4.5 liters of water again last night. My sleep was good today. I am definitely going to be looking into. Someone had mentioned in a video.
He's been bringing that up a lot through this experiment, that his sleep has been amazing. I've noticed improvements in my sleep just doing the sugar diet. I'm tired earlier. I'm sleeping fuller. I'm waking up less and less throughout the night, and I don't think I used to use a sleep aid every now and again. I don't think I've used it. Maybe a month. Maybe since I've been doing the diet. The first couple of nights. No, so the first couple of nights I definitely did. But yeah, haven't needed a sleep aid. Been falling asleep like a rock.
Video, one of the videos that they looked into potatoes, and there's some components in there that do actually aid in sleep. I'm going to look into that because I'm definitely going to be adding more potatoes to my sustainable diet when this is all done. And yeah, so the potato poops. The only thing I'm not quite happy about this. Well, it's not that I'm not happy. Everything's moving through great, which is nice. But when I had a lot more fruit in my diet, it was more consistently wake up and go. Now I do on this potato and ketchup diet experiment. I kind of the idea behind it was to compare it a little bit to just my sugar water fast that I did back in February. And when I started the sugar water fast, I was comparing that to just straight water fasting. So everything that I'm doing is it's kind of an experiment to compare it to something that I've done in the past. So this one, comparing it to the sugar water fast. On the sugar water fast, I was drinking 2 cups of coffee, but I was adding sugar in them to get my carbohydrate count up to a certain amount. I wanted to get at least 500 grams of carbs a day. I wasn't doing that with just sugar water V8. I was also having 2 cups of coffee that had 40 or 50 grams of sugar in there. So I'm still having 2 cups of coffee during this whole experiment when I start my day, but they're black. There's no sugar in it. It's just black coffee.
It's insane how my affinity to coffee has just diminished. I love the taste of coffee. I think I'll always be a coffee fan, but I used to drink caffeine on a daily basis. I limited myself to 2 because my family has histories of heart disease, and I don't want those problems. But I would have 1 in the morning and 1 in the afternoon without fail, whether that was a Red Bull and a coffee and a Red Bull, 2 coffees, 2 Red Bulls, 2 Monster energy drinks. It would always be 2 servings of caffeine. Even when I used to take pre-workout, I would count that as a serving of caffeine, and I would skip. If I was working out in the evening, I'd skip either the morning serving, but I always had 2 servings of caffeine. Now I'm averaging a serving of caffeine maybe every other day, maybe every 2 days. When I go into the office, I go to the office 3 times a week. It's just like one of those things where I can stop the Starbucks. It's give me a little dopamine before I get to the office, maybe the motivation to keep my car in the direction it's going. But yeah, my coffee and caffeine intake has been very low. I've been saving money just due to that, and I love the feeling of having energy without caffeine. So.
And I'm using that not only to keep the consistency to the sugar water fast, but also black coffee helps me get going in the morning. But even with that, still took a while to get the potatoes going today. So yeah, that's how that goes. And I also want to say, I just wanted to say big thank you to Latchkey Gen Xer. Made a video today. He used my idea with potatoes and ketchup, and he made a low-fat meal out of that, which included protein, which of course I'm not doing on this experiment, but he's doing the low-fat with protein protocol right now. And Latchkey, dude, thanks, brother. You said some kind things about me, and I truly, truly appreciate it. Also, I wanted to just mention Chris, the Fabulous Body. His channel was somehow taken down, or for reasons we're not quite sure.
I hope those reasons that his channel was taken down was simply because of the name. I heard that somewhere on the grapevine, because Chris's content is not provocative in any kind of way. Like he's a really positive dude. He promotes the diet to a certain extent, but he's not dogmatic in it. He's not. I don't think he's necessarily pushing it more than he's just reviewing his results on it, and that should be fair. That should be legal to do. Move this up just a tad. So yeah, I really hope his channel comes back, and we're able to get access to all that content again, because when you're doing diets and stuff, you're looking for affirmation, you're looking for motivation, and just seeing how other people reacted on it. And his channel is a great repository for something like that. And yeah, it'd be nice for it to come back so we can have that daily motivation from those coffee talks that he loves to do.
But he started another channel. I think it's called The Fabulous Life. But you know what? I'll put links to both Latchkey and Chris Fabulous Body's channel in the description here, so you guys check them out. You know, I don't care. Like, I'm not into the drama, the sugar diet drama. I know people have different opinions and views. I've got my own opinions and views. I just like to do my channel. You know, I do my experiments. I'm sharing my journey for people who want to follow along. I'm not coaching nobody, not telling anybody what's the best protocol for you. You find what works for you. I still listen to Cole. I still watch his channel. I love Emma. Emma's awesome. Skeleton City, great guy. I'd love to just hang with him sometime. You know, Sugar Punch was a great guy too. And Sugar Diet Dave. You know, there's so many channels. I don't care. I watch the people I like to watch. You watch the people you like to watch, and yeah, that's all. So let's get into this weigh-in for today. So today's day 7. It's day 7, not completed 7 days, because I gotta get to tomorrow, going overnight. This is my 7th day. I still have my potatoes to eat tonight. So while you guys are all sleeping, I'll be sitting up watching TV and eating potatoes and ketchup. So let's get this weigh in here. All right, from the home pub. Okay.
Sometimes certain numbers are sobering for me, and the fact that I'm over 100 pounds heavier than this gentleman hits me right in the feels. I'm not gonna lie. I lost 20 pounds. It all wasn't due to sugar diet, but my daughter is around 20 pounds. So when I hold her, I'm like, at the beginning of the year, my daughter's name is Lily. I had a Lily on me, so I was like, I lost the Lily, and now when I'm holding her, I'm like, whoa, I'm back to ground one. But literally, 264. If I would have stepped on the scale and saw 264, 100 pounds more than what you just saw this morning, if I would have stepped on the scale and saw that, I would have been ecstatic. I would have dropped 4 videos of me smiling ear to ear. And I'm not jealous of his results. It's just interesting where people want to fall, and different goals for different body types, because with my body type, I don't think 164 is for me. Like, I'm hoping to get right at 190, 195 at the end of all of this, but it's just interesting.
We'll reset that. And We are at 164.4. Let's see here. 164.4. Okay, so recap. I started the sugar diet experiment on last Friday, and I weighed in at 169.6. That was before starting any potatoes and ketchup. On Saturday, I weighed in 170.4. I was up 0.4 pounds, and Sunday was 168.6. I got my notes here. Monday, 166.0. That was the crazy drop that I was really surprised about. So huge. And then each one.
I trailed off. That's not good for reaction videos, but I got to hear the results, so let's rewind that.
I weighed in 170.4. I was up at 169.6. That was before. Okay, so recap. I started the sugar diet experiment on last Friday, and I weighed in at 169.6. That was before starting any potatoes and ketchup. On Saturday, I weighed in 170.4. I was up 0.4 pounds, and Sunday was 168.6. I got my notes here. Monday, 166.0. That was the crazy drop that I was really surprised about. So huge. And then each one has been incrementally. I mean, nothing has been as big as that. Tuesday was 165.8. Wednesday, 165.2, and Thursday we're at 164.4. Actually, that's a pretty big one too. That's 0.8 from yesterday. So that is from the starting point, 169.6. I believe that's 5.2 pounds. So we got one more day,
awesome.
One more night for me.
That is awesome. That is awesome. So he just ends the video from there, but hold on. Bear with me. I'm learning. Oh, look at me. So please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for subscribing, because my subscriber count went up by like 10, which is great for me. I'm a really small channel right now, but I think we're sitting at 29. So let's get to 50. If you haven't joined and you watched a couple videos and getting views, I'm throwing shorts out there. I'll have some more reactions coming soon. So please take the time, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.